Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be making a long-awaited Sam Raimi Mask.
But this time, it's upgraded.
So, this one's going to be a little bit more advanced. The first few steps are pretty much the same. You're going to get your red fabric. Then you're going to print out the patterns and then trace onto the fabric and then cut out the fabric. And then what you're going to do with that fabric is you're going to trace the web lines. After you got the webs on, what you're going to do is you're going to get puffy paint, and you're going to put the puffy paint onto the fabric. And then after you've gotten all the webs on there, you're going to have to let it dry in a nice secure spot where no one's going to touch it and ruin it for about 72 hours. After it's all dry, you're gonna begin the silver Sharpie process. And doesn't that look satisfying? Silver Sharpie's the best. After you've silver Sharpied the entire thing of it, and it looks really ready to go, what you could even do to go the extra mile, which I didn't, is put a hexagon pattern onto the red fabric. I didn't do that because the fabric that I was using was already really dark, and finding a darker pen would just make it look like black, so I just decided not to do that. And then I sewed it all up. Now, I didn't have a sewing machine, so I used the good old hand sew.
The lenses. So last time I made the lenses with cardboard, and they were really thick. And I didn't want to have that again. I didn't want you to see the corrugated paper lines. So what I decided to do was use black foam for the lens frames. And I hot glued that to the white sheet, and it just didn't look right. It looked cheap. Like a cheap Raimi Spider-Man mask. So then I realized that in the Raimi movies, it's kind of not black, it's kind of like a silver. So I used a metallic puffy paint for the frames, and that worked. And there we go. Now, there was no face shell, so the mask didn't have that much structure. And I wanted to make a face shell, and that's why this video took like a year to make, because I haven't made the face shell. Just haven't been done with time. So, yeah. I did make eventually did make a face shell, but I didn't have the right shape to it. And the lenses didn't really go on there, and I never was able to do it.
This is how it turned out. So I made another Raimi mask because the other one I did, the webs didn't work. I wanted to fix that. Yeah, it looks a lot better now, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you next year. That's a joke.
Also, for those wondering, yes, I did see the trailer, and I'm excited.
The next planned video to come out in the Arachni-Notion YouTube channel is Spider-Man Back Then, Episode 4.